probably the
What does
scariest
somebody
thing
do,
we ever found out
man?
here.
Massacre somebody out here or
It was
something?
weird. It was a bag of like bloody guts maybe, and then them
Yeah.
gloves.
Ooh, that's nasty.
And no fur or nothing either. It was like, you know, you can see like it was a fur kill, and then there's none of that around. Just the bloody gloves, the bag of whatever it was, and then
Holy shit.
shoved it in the wall.
I've got one of my researcher friends from Uniontown is
Mike's the
a
one that found that, wasn't it?
he's a PA constable. He's the one that had the encounter up at the windmills back in 2009 or 10. Doug's his name. Anyway, him and me and another guy named John were down at Cabin Rock on Pine Knob Road. And all of a sudden we're walking, and all of a sudden we get hit with this horrible odor, and there was nothing around us. And Doug said, "Guys, I'm putting on my constable hat. That smells like a dead body." He said, "I've got to see what it is." So we broke out and we scoured the area, and we didn't find nothing, because I kept thinking, please don't let's find a dead body. So we left after it finally had dissipated. Something had come through there. So we were walking back about an hour later. We were walking back out of the woods up the trail we had come down earlier, and as we're walking, and out of nowhere, that same odor had come across the trail right there. You know, I mean, it just slapped you in the face. It was so pungent. And we broke off there and went out, and we smelled it for a little bit, and then it disappeared. But we had never smelled it there before, and we didn't ever smell it again. But something was in those woods with us that day.
Something was following the way up.
And Doug said, "That smells like a deceased body. I've smelled them, I've seen them." He said, "That's exactly what they smell like." And I'm like, "Oh God, Doug."
We get that up at Ford State Forest all the time, walking down in there.
I'm like, darn, I don't want to see no damn dead bodies here.
We going down deep.
Need that kind of stuff. I don't know, guys, how far down you want to go. At least find a way to go down. It's starting to get a little tricky here.
Yeah.
And we got. I know my friend John Redchin. I don't know if you ever talked to him on Facebook or nothing. Him and I go out to dairy a lot. He loves to go down like that. Me and him, we'll go 400 yards or 400 feet down. I said, "John, we got to get up this.
We got to turn around,
mountain."
come back up.
I said, "Not bad."
And I used to do that too. I'd drag him through all through these woods. That's why I stay behind.
And he's like, "Well, that's where they're going to be at." And I'll get down there, there's nothing. I said, "There was nothing up there, and I didn't do this 400-yard walk down here." Well, he loves to go down there. He has
That's
found
deep
some
down,
good
too.
stuff. He puts his he's got shoot, what are them cameras called? But they are not GoPros. They're the
360.
360
They're
cameras.
nice.
And he's got some pretty remarkable things on his camera down
They're
there.
nice.
So he goes in places like that.
We can wrap around. It don't matter. Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Let's do it. 'Cause it looks like the same old repeatable stuff, but there's something here. I feel good about this area. There's something been down through here.
That's why we said we've been coming to this area forever, and every time we come here, it's just more structured up. There's always something that's going on these woods.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
knowing that, when you come out here as often as we do, you start to notice the changes. Like,
Well,
I know that wasn't there. I know
You're
that
doing
wasn't
what I
there.
used to do, because I was up here almost every weekend.
Right.
I mean, literally for 3 years there, I was up here all
That's what
the
we used to do
time.
back in the day.
I
We
wore out a
really
car
don't do it as
driving
much
from
anymore.
Me
Roseville
too.
here. I
Me
was
too.
killing my cars.
Every Sunday, rain, sun, or snow, we was out here.
Oh yeah. Now, I haven't been up here but once in the snow, and I almost didn't get out, so I quit coming in the snow.
Remember,
It-
you know
it-
that little hillside down by where the school's at up there?
Yep.
We tried going down that, and his big old tank he has.
I skated down.
We skated down that quite a few times. We almost thought we was going to go over that little hump there and go down in the woods there, because it's hard to get it.
In Dairy
to get
Ridge,
going around
you
that
can come
corner.
up from 217 on the Blairsville side of 217, and you go up what's called Millwood, and it's a rugged, gnarly trail like we just drove in here. But at the very last, before you get to the top, it's almost, I mean, it's like 100 yards of straight up. And I hit that in, I don't know what year that was. I had my, that would have been 2002. I had that 96 Cherokee, so it would have been, it was something like 2003 or 4. And it had snowed, it was icy, but I had navigated all the way like a mile and a half in there with no problem. Got there, I got to the top, and just as I was about to clear, everything broke loose, and I'm sliding, and I'm free falling back down that hill.
That sucks.
It scared me. I thought I was dead. I was like holding on.
That's the worst
I'm like,
feeling.
whoa, where am I going to hit a tree?
You can't even see where
And
you're
then finally
going.
it just leveled out at the bottom. I didn't hit anything. I didn't turn the wheel. I'm like, I'll never do that again.
Never.
That was a crazy feeling. You're out of control feeling.
Yeah, and you can't even see where you're going.
So yeah, and that's what I tell people. I said, you know, we've been in these woods not these woods, but up at Dairy and up at Clearfield and out at Salt Fork in the snow where it was that, 12, 13, 14 inches deep. But we had to have the right car to get up there, and then you had to have the right gear to get up there and walk around because it was just
to
tough.
get up there.
You can't go out all season here. It's just impossible because of these gnarly hills, this undulating terrain we have. But you guys want to go up? Is that our plan now? Walk it back toward the range area and see what we come across. Bows, stacking, I mean, it's just everywhere here. Every direction you look, you see it.
Oh, they're in here heavy. One of them blue Valar balloons up there. I see them blue balloons everywhere.
Yeah, they come down in here, and they bring them in here. I don't know where they get them from. I guess that's something fascinating to them, the shiny foil.
This is a crazy spot, guys. That would be cool. X's all on the ground.
Nice ones in there.
Stacking. Now this is another place they cleared. They broke all this crap out here, snapped them off here, all kind of stuff here. Snap down there.
They're pretty fresh snaps too.
Lots of snaps. Yeah, when we walk by right there, you didn't notice it.
Wood Creek.
Yeah, it's creepy. There's a bunch of new stuff going on up there. Them trees up there still alive. That's all new stuff.
I see that. Yeah, they drug this here. This is nice.
It don't even belong.
It doesn't belong on this trail. Another marker. Another anchor tree here.
That big tree could have came down and knocked all that stuff.
Yeah, I might have called it. Yeah, I guess. Although that looks like it's been here for ages, and this is still
That looked
new.
like it was put up over it, actually.
That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah.
You got that arch there. This big arch. Yeah, this is all brand new here. This is like happening last night.
It's still alive.
Yeah, something come through here last night, I think. Wow. They pushed all this stuff down. Did this big tree fall? Maybe that's what...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That big one took them all out. It's not... Yeah, I think it's less Bigfoot pushed it. This is a Bigfoot. What's that? You did? Mm-hmm. Want to walk down this trail a little bit?
Yeah, we could.
Pretty clear.
Somebody's like, I was tripping the rock. Somebody did it back here.
Well, these are the type of rocks they like to throw. That's the size almost took my head out back there on the ledge. Palm size. They can throw the head.
Oh, they launch.
Force coming, man. It's got
I seen
some.
one about, maybe a little rounder, but maybe about that. Come
We
out the
had-
woods, come out the treetops.
When we had the rock throwing, the first time I ever had rocks thrown at me in 2008 up at Clearfield on the gas line, we went up there over a 6-week period. We made 4 trips up there, a bunch of us, different. We were different ones, but
This
I
is
was
like our
the
first
most
encounter.
constant. And none of us had ever had rockstone hats. That was the first.
Mm.
And it started out, really, it was like
Pebbles
little,
and shit,
little
yeah.
rocks like this.
And they got bigger the
Can't
closer
tell,
you
can't
go.
tell if it's acorns or what it is
And
at
they
first.
would,
Yeah, come in.
and
up
you'd hear,
top.
Yeah.
and it'd land 5, 10, 15 feet. And we're like, it'd be coming this way, so we'd all go, we didn't
That
run
direction.
we were camera, so we'd, a couple of us break off and go out there, and another rock would come this way. And they were around us.
Like that's messing with you.
So we're like, well, this is great, this is different. So the next week we went up there, the rocks got a little bigger and a little more powerful, a little force. By the 4th week up there, one
got
come
it.
by me like a line drive and hit the fence, almost hit Eric in the head. And we're like, man, they're
They're trying to
getting
get the
serious up here.
yeah, they're trying to get the point across. They
A
don't want
couple
you up
weeks-
there.
Yeah, a couple weeks went by, and Dave, who lives in Reynoldsburg, and I, we decided to go out on our own.
See the full ones, and you got all these smashed ones, all these rocks.
Yep. And we're sitting in 2 chairs, looking at opposite directions. Pitch dark out there, and it was cold too. We actually had a little campfire going. And we heard wood knocks over a little knoll, little ridge. I got up, I said, Dave, I had my night vision camera, I didn't have a FLIR. I said, I'm gonna go walk and see if I can get a little closer. You gonna come? No, I'm gonna sit here. I said, okay. So he's sitting there. I could see him in the moonlight. And I walked down into the woods. I mean, we're like almost where that little ridge is. I'm probably about good 25 yards from him. And woodknock stopped, got real quiet, and I'm thinking, well, it's not going to do it anymore. So I come back, and I could see Dave. He's like where Fred's at there, sitting in his chair looking in my direction with his night vision camera. And I got halfway to him, and it sounded like something took a rock as big as that. Whoom, come
Smashed
right
it.
down behind Dave. Dave come out of the chair like somebody had a springboard in his ass, and he had his gun. He's like, I said, where
Right.
did that come from?
Yeah,
We
right,
hit the
shoot
we
anything.
lit the woods up with our flashlights. We haven't seen anything. I said, Dave, I don't know about you, but that will kill me. I'm going home. I said, these aren't rocks anymore. They're throwing boulders. But they,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
don't.
that shook the ground. It come down so hard, and I'm like, we never saw nothing. Anybody?
We heard it coming from so far away, like we could hear it.
Yeah.
Like, coming, like, what is that? What is that? We're listening to it come at us.
Then it finally lands.
Tree tops and lands in front of us.
Their precision
Yeah,
is amazing.
it's perfect.
And you figure they're throwing 100 yards away, maybe or
That's,
something.
yeah, that's what that's,
You
it
can
sounded like
hear it
it,
forever
it
coming.
sounded like it comes so far away.
Yeah,
and
you
we're
can
like,
hear it
we
coming through the
stop, we're
trees.
listening, like, what is that? What is that? This is coming through the trees, and boom, it busts through the tree
You
tops.
guys
and
have
land
had
right in front of us.
exactly the same thing happen there, because that's what we've all experienced. It's like, man, that unnerves you, but they're so good.
Yeah, you got to keep coming.
That's a 10, boys.
Yeah,
You are good.
That's definitely shit.
that's bear.
That's the bear's crap, I think. Well, could be. Could be that. They get confused. We get. They get,
Yeah, it's hard to decipher sometimes.
But yeah, when they throw that kind of stuff, you're like, wow. Okay, I see tree fall, but I don't see any stockings in there. Don't see anything here.
Just X's and that's about it.
A lot of brush. Can't see any break. But they do some amazing things. Have you guys found any of the inverted tree stumps on top, or
Upside
trees
down.
on top of the stumps?
Over on the other side in that far corner,
You
there's
found some here?
like 5 or 6 trees on top of a rock, just
Oh.
crisscrossing each other.
Okay. Yeah, we found a couple of those. Not here. I haven't found any in this park, in this area, but up on Ford State Forest. Huh?
Something like upside down trees.
Upside down tree, hollow tree stuffed on top of another tree. I'm like, that didn't happen by natural.
No, that's their marker there.
Yeah, well, what? Power. Maybe. Hey, look how big and bad I am.
Right, yeah, I think that's what it is for other alpha males.
I'm 10 feet tall, and I can pick you up and stuff you like I did this tree. The people's gonna. But the problem is nobody's paying attention to it. And those people comes out here for fun walks. They don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah, they don't even know what they're looking
Well,
at.
that means that. Oh, that's about to break up there.
Oh,
It's wedged in.
Widowmaker, that would have be yeah.
Broken.
Yeah, that's gonna snap and come down fast. That was pushed over though.
Yeah, I think this one pushed it over maybe.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Another full. Look, yeah, it's another square. They did. They built another one just like down there. So, exactly.
More over there.
Huh. Yeah, it's like a corral.
I think that's what they do, like we do with the cows.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. And then, yeah, when I was a kid, I mean, we built forts and we built
There's a tree
all kind of
stand right
weird
here.
little structures, and they weren't real forts. They
You wanna
weren't
work
real,
our way
yeah,
back
tree
there?
They
stands.
were more structural. They were more.
Yeah,
like,
but I
man.
think that's their version of what
What we
they've
do.
seen humans do. They believe that's what they are doing.
It works.
Yeah, that would be a cool place to sit at night and do a Bigfoot research. One of our guys, Denny, he wanted us all to do that, but none of us could afford to buy them, so we never got to do it.
There's scuff marks there.
Yeah, that's a nice stand there.
Oh, maybe tree stand. You can see that.
Very nice. But yeah, could you imagine being up there and here comes big bad Bigfoot walking under you?
Just right underneath of you.
Be my luck, he won't come up there and be with me.
He puts the tree over our men.
Or push your tree up there.
That'd be my luck.
That'd be my luck. Yeah, push the tree. Get out of that tree. Come on down here.
There's a cam over there.
Where at?
Right here on this tree.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad to see some hunters are coming out in the woods.
Yeah, they're starting
I'm
like-
not usually finding any sign of hunters out here.
That maybe looked like a clearing up there.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like we could get out to the road area up there. Probably.
You want to head up? We're about to be on cam.
I was gonna cut behind the camera and cut behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, it's going to get you.
Well, otherwise we'll go by moon.
I was thinking about that. Because I just said the cameras out here.
Shake my Johnson. Shake my Johnson at him and be my luck he's a police officer.
You'd be all over the internet. It's weird how he got them on them structures though.
Huh?
He got them on them structures right there.
Yeah, I wonder if
He's
not
looking at
bad.
these leans.
Bigfooter instead of a hunter. Somebody else has got the same
He's-
idea we're looking at.
The structures. That's really what it's pointing at, the structures.
Yeah.
It's not pointing at the trail.
No, if I was that guy for a deer, it'd be like that. Yeah, that's odd that he's at that square.
He's right on these leans.
Uh-huh.
Well, honestly, that direction really ain't seen nothing with them two big ass trees there.
The lean.
Yeah.
He's on them leans.
This is the deer alley here. Yeah, it may be a Bigfooter. Oh, put my business card on his.
Give me a call.
Give me a call if you see this guy.
You put it on there, he'd be wondering how we got to the camera without getting a picture.
Yeah, who is this guy?
Like, how do they get to the camera without getting a picture of them?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'd be worried about. Like,
Some
these are big business
put
cards.
cameras on cameras
Yeah,
just
usually.
for that reason.
Yeah, there's probably another one up here facing that one.
I don't have.
That's what I'd do if I had cameras. I wouldn't buy just one and put it out. I'd stagger them that way.
You know who took your shit.
Something comes out missing.
I had, like I said, I had 4, and I spaced them out in different. I had 2 at Camp Carmel after that one was seen in 2010. Didn't get any. I got raccoon. I got deer. I baited with onions, with garlic.
You notice the deer and raccoons always looking into the camera. They see and hear
They
it.
know it's
They hear
there.
it.
Uh-huh.
They hear it before it goes off.
Yep,
And you know, if a dumb little animal like that knows it's there,
They-
something
yeah.
as smart as these know it's there.
yep. That's why I quit using them. I have a few stealth cams, but they're garbage out here.
That's why I didn't buy any more. I figured I was just wasting my money.
Yep.
Damn beast stung my ear.
You alright?
Yeah. Bastard stung my ear. As long as my ear don't look like a balloon inside.
That sucks. They're all through here. I just don't know what you can eat, what you can't eat. I leave the mushrooms alone.
I'd die out here.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't
Me
want
too.
to think I could pull up something and eat it, but I'd probably die.
Only ones that you can eat is like little heart-shaped ones that taste
Well,
sweet and
I
sour.
used to know what the sassafras, and I could eat those, but you could smell those because they smell
Yeah.
like clover, clove chewing gum.
That onion grass.
Well, other than that,
I'm screwed too.
You're supposed to be able to eat this moss too, but
I
I
wouldn't.
don't think I would.
I wouldn't either.
No, there's plenty of moss. I don't think it's just moss. Reindeer moss is edible. It's like a superfood.
I don't know nothing about nothing out here. I ain't gonna pretend like I do.
I was putting together.
I don't know that's when I moved was. That reindeer moss, remember? Said, I don't want to treat peeps.
Some snaps and breaks
Going up
and
through, yeah.
right through there. But that's hurt my ears.
So I got two going through that way.
Mm-hmm. Yellow jackets are real bad right now. That's quite what got me. Could have been a hornet.
Oh, them hornets hurt bad.
Yep.
I
See,
hate
there's
them.
some berries here. What is that?
Berries.
Little blueberries. This is like a wild blueberry.
They're all over here.
Something been getting them.
Uh-huh. I don't know which way I'm going.
I don't know. I think this way's back
Yeah.
the right way. Somebody could have cut this stuff down. It's hard to say if this is natural or man,
Yeah, I know. Something's going on here.
or a storm, a windstorm. Yeah, but it looks snapped. I don't see any chainsaw cutting. Yeah, I mean this is all breaks.
Tornado touchdown or something.
That's possible. Burst for a tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big as tree pile there. There's something might have come through here like a tornado. This is like a whole
Drip going down.
right down through there. It's
Yeah.
a tornado. Very, very easily. Oh yeah, no one was stacking a mushroom, but just down there.
There's a lot of deep impressions coming through here.
Whole rounds were rooted up.
Something back behind us.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a gunshot or a wood knot or something.
We're out here, guys, with Dwayne.
Yeah, they did this. It's not, who knows why.
Yeah. Somebody cutting it up, they're gonna come back and season after a season cut it up.
Wow. Big snap over your head. Now this wasn't cut.
Yeah, that was snap.
That's the thing too. Bigfoot's not happy with all this.
He's
He gonna come-
twisted, yeah.
That's definitely some power there, right? To snap that.
He'd probably come in and see his woods all messed up. What the heck is
He don't like that.
He's not gonna be happy. Yeah. Getting back up the Hardy Hill Road is getting me rude.
I think they logged this side out last year.
Yeah, this is all cut, clear cut. For a reason. Maybe they're going, somebody put a cabin or something down here.
Possibly.
Little hunt cabin, hunt lodge. They may get more than they bargained for.
Yeah, definitely.
Bigfoot's
They won't stay too long.
Bigfoot has had, this is their area. They're not going to give it up.
No. No, they got their way of chasing you out. That arch is massive in front of us. To bend that tree like that,
2 or 3 of them get on there and ride it down like a seesaw. Yeah. That's pretty wild. That didn't come down natural.
No, that's bent. And tied down over here.
2 of them broke that one.
How massive
This one
that
here.
tree bend is.
They're like 40 foot tall tree. 30 foot tall.
Just bent like that.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual looking.
That's crazy.
Not natural.
Alright guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna restart this video.